afternoon. I'm Byron Giles, founder of CertificationPoint, welcome to 5 Minutes with the Founder. In today's segment, I'd like to discuss being yourself, as well as how CertificationPoint is working to help you capture and display the best version of you. I was reading through some of my Facebook friends' posts, and I came to a post where one of my Facebook friends, I'll leave them unnamed, he had a picture of himself in a suit, 3-piece suit, and he was saying it's okay to be yourself, or something to the effect, but it was sarcasm, and I believe, at least myself, that people are continuously finding themselves, as well as trying to become the best version of themselves. They may pull from this person's toolbox, that person's toolbox, but it's a constant trek to become better and to learn yourself, and when I saw the sarcastic post, I kind of thought in my mind, initially I was like, who is he referring to, but it could be anyone. It could be, he has like 5,000 Facebook friends, but I understand where he's coming from, but the other part of it for me is we can't judge, I won't say judge, but act too hastily because the person's trying something new. Maybe they're trying to develop that skill. Maybe they're, and you always have the actors on Facebook or whatever you want to call them or whatever. But even in that, they're trying to find themselves. They're trying to come out of their comfort zone. So it might be something they're doing to get out of a specific comfort zone. Like for myself, I'm not the best public speaker, and I have visions of getting on stage and just having stage fright, looking at the audience and running off stage, So putting myself into positions and situations where I have to step outside of that comfort zone. It may not be me to get on stage and sound like Tony Robbins or Eric Thomas, but I have to add yet on the end of that because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to do more, trying to be better. And that's what life is about, being better. Who yourself is going to change daily if you're trying to continue to grow. And that's kind of where I'm coming from. And with respect to CertificationPoint, we're actually working on some pretty awesome algorithms and metrics to allow students to display themselves in their best light. So for instance, you have the normal information, aggregate of information, how many projects a person's completed, their rating, what their earnings are. But I believe to allow them to really show their capabilities, we're digging a little deeper. We want to go into informatics and analytics, like how many projects they work with as a team, who they work best with, male or female, how many projects they've completed with 2 through 6 individuals, and the rating within those type of projects. We also want to capture success rate, but also success rate within crunch time. That some sometimes you can get key indicators on in the crunch time. A project may be a total success, everybody has done their part, but there might have been hiccups within the project where certain people decided to step up, you know. The reason I believe those indicators are also true test indicators of what you're going to get when the rubber meets the road. I believe those are important intangibles that people bring to the table that can be often overlooked. They may not be over. You may get your accolades or just due in the moment, but when you look at the aggregate of a person doing that on the job, I don't believe the same type of due diligence is applied to those metrics. It's like, look at Jordan over the course of his career. He's known for being clutch, hitting the shot in the clutch, you know, the glory shots. There's a whole game being played, you know, but certain people or individuals they shine brightest when the spotlight, you know, is on you to do your due diligence and get the project done. And those are some of the metrics we want to capture for students. Of course, we want to capture students that are consistent, but we want to capture students that are consistent and star performers in certain areas. There's going to be a number of variables that we're going to capture. You know, we think those will help organizations, because I believe an organization that's just beginning, they need that consistency, they need that hard worker. But organizations need certain variables across the board and at different key stages of their growth or their scale. You see certain organizations may be at maybe level 10, you know, maybe totally self-sufficient, have a ton of income coming in, and they need those star performers in those key metrics, you know, and being able to diagnose those metrics effectively not only helps the student get a foothold and maybe act as an employee or a consultant, but it also helps the business in the long run as well. So those are some of the key indicators that we're going to start implementing in the certification point, and I think it's going to really help the overall process as well as the pilots that will be initiated at different schools. But stay tuned. I think this is going to be these analytics haven't been approached to this level yet, and I think we're going to be on the cutting edge, and I believe a lot of other companies, startups, what have you, will follow suit, and I believe it's going to be something very awesome. There you have it, 5 minutes with the founder. Thank you.